I'm Tina Brown. I'm editor, author, publisher, and now founder and CEO of Tina Brown Live Media and the Women in the World Summits, which put on amazing women from all over the world to talk about their stories and tell us their solutions and insights. Well, I've been very struck by the quality of the sessions at Beyond Borders. I mean, the mix of international content is very, very high level discussions. Aisha Jalal from Pakistan really blew me away when I was here talking about women in partition and the mass rapes that used to go on in rural areas and how that has really kind of devolved into the kind of various cultural acceptances and so forth that followed, and she really blew me away. I know a lot about partition, I've read many books on it, but she was really fresh to me. I loved the two Indian editors talking about more about partition. It happens to be a particular passion of mine. I thought the Libya panel with Mark Morell was excellent. Really made me furious by the end that once again the policies had completely gone awry and nobody thought about plan B or what would actually going to happen after regime change, which was very unsettling and needed to be done. So I've really had an amazing time here and can't wait to spend the rest of the day seeing more. Well, I think as an editor, I've always had to kind of battle on the business side to get the same kind of respect, if you like, as I felt my male colleagues. That, you know, as a woman, I felt that I was frequently left out of decisions that actually impacted my future, my business, and I was treated somehow as, you're the creative one, you don't have to be at the meeting. And that used to really get me furious, because if you can't decide your own fate, you know, because in the end, the business stuff, you have to be part of it. Otherwise, other people make decisions for you, and you're suddenly, you know, left without the carrying the consequences or made to carry out the consequences. So that was a factor that I found difficult. And I think I did also find a lot of competitive jealousy sometimes from men, because frankly, I was scooping them left, right, and centre, and you know, it made people insecure. So I had a bit of that. But on the whole, I just charged ahead. And it's really only in retrospect when I think about these things that I realized that they were, quote, sexism. You know, at the time, I was just charging ahead. I mean, women are just bad at asking for raises. They're bad at asking for credit. They're bad at asking for the just desserts for equal pay. All of these things. Women are just too reticent very often about these things. So, you know, one has to get that steel early, because it isn't going to be handed to you. And so you really have to learn how to ask for it and go for it, and not be perturbed when, you know, you're pushed back.